Hello everyone, and welcome to the Azure Support Academy. Today in Chapter 8, we're going to talk about tips and tricks on how to properly create Azure SQL DB. My name is Furdui Dragoș Cristian. I am an Azure SQL DB Technical Support Engineer and a student in Microsoft Academy for College Hires, MAC. In today's chapter, we're going to discuss about how to create properly a database in Azure portal using either Management Studio or the Azure portal. We're going to show you the proper way, and we will highlight how to avoid in order to be able to access the database from Azure portal or from SQL Server Management Studio. The first step will be to start by creating a database in the server SQL Academy that is hosted in Azure. We will create a database with the name ? I would like to create a database with the name ? because this is a specific character that is not allowed to put in the name when you try to create a database in the Azure portal. So the difference is that you are allowed to create using SQL Server Management Studio. You can access this database, you can read and write this database, but when you go to the Azure portal and when you try to access it from there, you'll see that you cannot do that because the Azure portal is using different processes in order to create databases. Refreshing the server and we can see that the database name ? is here. So now we will go to the Azure, going to the specific server that we have, SQL Academy server. And here we saw that the database is already created. But when you try to access it, you will have this error. Well, the database is not found. Why? We encountered this problem because in Azure portal, you are allowed to create a database, but not with all of the characters that you want. So for example, if we are creating a database using double ? as a name, we'll see an exclamation point and a box that will tell us the database name can't contain and can't end with dot or can't contain the specific characters. So this is a point that we need to take care when we create in Azure databases by using SQL Server Management Studio. In order for us to be able to access this database, the next step will be to rename it with a proper name that is complaining for the portal usage. So this is the query that we need to run. We need to put the name of the database, the actual name, and the name that our database will have. Running the query. And when the deployment is finished, we will refresh the server and we can see that the database is renamed. And now we are going to the Azure portal and try to connect to this database to see what happens. Going up again back to the SQL Server blade and choosing the right server that we have. We will see that now the database have the name modified and we try to access it. And yes, we can access it, we can modify, we can, if we are the owner of the subscription, we can do whatever we want here in the database. So you need to take care and you need to take in consideration that Azure portal do not allow to use some characters that can be used in order to create a database in Management Studio, but be careful because there are a lot of situations when you create a database using Management Studio, when you add data into it, and after that, if you try to connect to that database using the Azure portal, you are not allowed to do that. That was all for today. Thank you. And if you want to learn more about SQL Server, about the Azure portal and the databases hosted in Azure, please visit our blog, Azure SQL Database Support. Or you will find more information and videos, demonstration and tutorials in our blog host on YouTube, Azure SQL Support Academy. Thank you everyone and see you next time. Thank you again for your time. And if you have any questions, concerns, please send an email to my alias dearfordui@microsoft.com and we can discuss about.